Most everybody thinks that mission work needs to be overseas or somewhere else besides within the county limits or the city limits of your own hometown.
The moms and kids, they're not choosing to live like this. They don't choose to be in poverty. They were raised in poverty, and that's all they know.
It is so much a part of who Christ was and what he was about in his life that we really can't walk as he walked unless we are involved in the lives of the poor.
Honestly, what could be more humanitarian than helping single mothers and children try to build their resources and relationships and get out of situational or generational poverty?
The day we met at the hospital, I was only 16 and just had my son. He was a week old, and I was gonna drop out of high school and pretty much do nothing. I just didn't think I would get finished, and I was saying when I turned 18 I was gonna drop out. But then I had a lot of people coming to help me get work done, and Meredith found me rides back and forth to school and my son to doctor's appointments. When I would have meetings at school, I have different volunteers walking in from Against the Grain. I really didn't know why they was there, but once I had noticed they was from Against the Grain, I knew everything was going to be taken care of and I'll get the help that I need. I'm the first female in my family that graduated from high school. My new goal is to find a college to go to and get my degree in photography and maybe someday open up my own studio. If I could give one piece of advice to a single mom in high school, it would be to stay strong, stay in school, and wait until graduation day so you can walk across the stage. The example that I saw was having babies, drop out of school, depending on government, and not doing things for yourself. The example I want to leave for my son is to stay in school, work hard to get what he needs and not depend on the government. When volunteers from Against the Grain help me, I feel like I'm worth something and that I'm not alone.
My life before the Against the Grain was a little hectic because I didn't know whether I was coming or going, didn't know what I wanted in life. But then when I got in Against the Grain, it changed my life. A day in the life of Marche before the Against the Grain, well, I would just want to party all the time. Just be out, hang out, didn't have my head on straight, really. My reputation before the program was bully. So I would say I had an anger problem too, but a lot of it was like, because I had lost my sister, so I would use that as an excuse to be mad at people. The examples set before, well, in my family, that they didn't graduate. Most of them didn't even go past the 8th grade. But me, I did. I graduated high school in 2004. Most of them don't work. I got a good job, had my job for 2 years. Some of them ain't got their kids, but I do. And now I got my own place. So, yeah, that's a plus too, all because of the program. My goals prior to the 180 program was to get a job. But now that I have a job, my goals now is to start school soon and to open my 24-hour daycare for single mothers with a low income. The legacy I want to leave for Nana is for her to grow up and be a good woman, go to school, graduate from school, find a good job, and whenever she become a mother, be a great mother too, like I was. The biggest thing I've learned with this program is that It doesn't matter what shape you are, what size you are. You can be anything in life that you want to be, and that's what the program taught me.
My life before Against the Grain, I didn't know the Lord. I did not have a relationship with God. I was very angry. I walked around being mean and wanting to be known as a fighter, big and bad. I had several suicide attempts before even meeting them. And my life was very off-balanced, and it wasn't going anywhere. If I hadn't been involved with Rob and Meredith and Against the Grain, I would probably end up dead. I wouldn't know how to handle the suicide thoughts. There was a time when Meredith came to my rescue at an attempt. Something told her to come to my house, and she showed up through teaching and learning, them teaching me what the Bible says about who I am and what I'm worth. I have learned to handle those thoughts and that situation in a different way. I don't remember, I just remember not wanting to go at first, not wanting to participate, but eventually I went to one of their groups and I saw a different light. I saw them actually loving and wanting to help the single mothers. So once I got in, that was the beginning. My family, the legacy. Let's see, my mother gave me away. I was raised by my grandmother. She was alcoholic. I lived in an abusive household. And no one ever got married. No one went to church. It was without the help of Against the Grain and seeing what true relationship with God is. I don't know where I would be. Right now, I'm a full-time student at Columbia State. I have my associate's degree at the end of the spring semester, and I plan to attend a 4-year university to work on my bachelor's degree. The legacy I want to leave for my kids is to keep a relationship with God, know who they are as women, and how to take care of their bodies. I want them to continue their education, to go to college. I want them to know that no matter what they go through in life, that they don't need to give up. You may go up and down, but never give up. Keep on pursuing your dream.